Welcome back to Soda City Live, everyone. We are joined by Chef Thomas, who is the owner and chef at Luzianna Purchase in Irmo. They're getting ready for a big crawfish boil coming to the city, but today they're here to give us a little sample of what you really can do with crawfish.
Absolutely.
Well, you know what? We're going to have to bring you back in here the next time, just the basics, how to even open one, because I know that's an art and a technique by itself, right?
It is.
But once you have taken hours and figured it out and get the crawfish open correctly, there are some fun dishes that you can make with that. Chef Thomas, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate that. Yes.
Before we jump into all the amazing dishes you can make with crawfish, I want to know more about you and the Luzianna Purchase. You're actually from Louisiana.
Born and raised in New Orleans.
Okay.
My father was a restaurateur. He owned 3 different restaurants in the Metairie and downtown area. And he drugged me to work every Saturday and all summer.
Yeah.
And we would, he would teach me organization skills. He would teach me the basics of cooking, and worked along with his chefs there at the restaurants. And I learned the front and the back of the house, so I know both sides of the business. And moving here in 1987, I came here for a band purpose. I play drums, and I got hired to come to South Carolina, and I'm glad I did. I love it here.
Oh, good. Well, we're so happy to have you. And you and your wife own and run Luzianna Purchase. What I'm assuming with the name, it has to have some type of Louisiana base.
It does. It does.
Right?
We don't spell it Louisiana. It's Louisiana with a U-Z, phonetically sounded. My wife and I decided to do a trifecta. So we do her art. She's an art teacher by trade.
Nice.
And she paints and does all kind of crafts. And we also started dating. We do charcuterie boards for our dates, and we evolved that into the business.
Nice, nice. And you're in Irmo.
Yes, St. Andrews Road.
St. Andrews Road.
Murray Wood Center.
Okay, well, we'll have to make sure to come out there and visit you, because you guys are going to get a sneak peek of what the restaurant has to offer. Today, we are making crawfish pie.
Yes.
Before today, I have never heard of that, Chef Thomas.
It's a down-home favorite. Crawfish are generally popular in the springtime, which we're perfect right here. We've got some beautiful Louisiana crawfish tails, and I have ground it up with tasso, which that's my own twist on it. Tasso is a smoked spicy ham. So that just adds another depth of flavor to it.
Okay, so let's get this.
All right.
Get it popping.
We're going to start. We got a hot skillet here.
Okay.
We're going to start with the Holy Trinity.
All righty.
The Holy Trinity is celery, onions, and bell pepper. Okay. That's untraditional to the mirepoix that was taught in French cooking. We just add the bell pepper instead of the carrot. So we can get that nice and toasty going there. And you cannot have a Louisiana dish without garlic.
Without garlic. Do you like fresh garlic?
Yes.
And you like to smash it yourself?
Yes, absolutely.
What about that stuff that's pre-made in the jar?
It's fine. You know, for your house, you gotta keep it. And as long as it doesn't sit too long, it loses its life.
Okay, got it.
We're gonna add a little bit of garlic to that.
Okay.
And we're sauteing this. You can use butter or olive oil. It doesn't matter. Butter's always better. More flavor.
Yeah.
So we got that going. Over here in this tub, I have a velouté. Velouté is a stock sauce.
Okay.
This one is shrimp. So I have incorporated shrimp stock with a roux, and we thicken it nice and good. And
with flour, right?
Yes. Okay. Flour and butter, equal parts.
Alrighty.
That is the traditional roux.
Okay.
So we're going to add some velouté here. For that.
Well, that smells amazing.
Oh yeah, it's getting there. Wait till it gets hot.
Ooh.
So we're gonna get that going. And Billie Jean, if you wouldn't mind, go ahead.
Okay.
Add the crawfish and the tasso meat there to it.
All right, so pour it in here.
Pour it all in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there you go. Good. Get it hot.
Y'all, it looks so good. Y'all see that? It smells good too.
Bump this stove up a little bit here.
So how do you know, like, what texture should it be? What are you looking for when you're
I am looking for a nice creaminess. The vegetables should be nice and tender.
Okay.
Okay. Don't really want to overcook or caramelize. I just like them nice and tender because I like the texture in the dish to bite into the vegetables. We also have over here some heavy cream, which we're going to add to this. And you can temp it out to however you like. I'm going to get that going there. See, well, now you see it's coming together really good.
So would you say this is like the seafood Louisiana version of a southern chicken pot pie?
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, you can put anything in it really. You can use shrimp, use crawfish, you can use lobster if you want to.
Ooh,
get a little fancy there.
Get a little fancy there.
So we got that going.
It looks amazing.
Now these are some pie shells that I get. I buy pre-made shells. It's just easier at the restaurant to do. These are 5-inch pie shells. These are nicer for serving the guests in the restaurant. It's just a single serving. Okay, so we're going to take this, once it's nice and creamy, Gonna add it into the pie shell. That's about 2 worth right there. Excuse me, I'll make a little mess. I brought a towel to clean up.
Oh no, it's all good.
All right.
That looks amazing.
Yes, ma'am. So you can take a little pinch of that, put it right on top of each one. There you go. That's it.
That's good?
Yes, ma'am.
That looks amazing.
Okay.
All righty, yeah.
So
my producer's laughing at me and my sound effects. You have to have sound effects when you cook, Chef Thomas.
Bam, as General used to do.
Yes,
Right,
there you
right. go. So these pie shells are pre-cooked. I blanched them off a little bit in the oven.
Okay.
About 50%. So when that's in there, you want to take this and put it into the oven. About 350 degrees for approximately 10, 12 minutes until it's nice and bubbly.
That's a quick dish. This is actually something you can make quickly,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
on a school night or something.
Great for the family at home and whatnot. So these are our finished dishes
They
here.
look great.
And at the restaurant, we also garnish with a little bit of puff pastry crawfish.
Oh, that's so cute.
Traditionally, your crawfish pie might have a puff pastry or a dough topping.
Yeah.
But I like to do
Yeah,
that.
look at that. That is so
Look at that.
nice.
And then just a little bit more for garnish on top.
It looks amazing.
Thank
and
you.
it smells so good as well.
Thank you so much. Yes.
What was the inspiration for bringing the Louisiana culture down here to South Carolina?
About 25 years ago, I realized there was not much of the cuisine down here, the culture.
Yeah.
And it is a culture. It's a lot of blends of different countries and different people. And I love how all that comes together.
Yes.
So my dream started then, and my wife and I, after COVID, we said, let's do it.
Let's do it. And y'all are doing it right, too.
Thank you.
Here's a look at the final product there, the crawfish pie. That's good. You also brought something else here with you.
I did. This is a muffalata.
Muffalata.
Muffalata, yeah.
Okay.
It's made famous by the Central Grocery down in the French Quarter, in New Orleans.
Okay.
Basically, it's a seeded roll. I do the 5-inch roll at the restaurant. They have a 9-inch, which is a big piece of bread.
Yeah, that looks very filling. And
Yes,
then
ma'am.
what's in it?
So we have, I'm gonna cut it open for us here.
Okay.
And I'll show you. We have a Genoa ham, a Black Forest ham, and a mortadella. So mortadella is kind of an Italian bologna with pistachios.
Oh, nice.
All
And
right?
then what are the
The
vegetables
olive
on there?
salad is chopped olives with carrots and onions and olive oil and spices, and that goes on with the warm sandwich. And then we're going to garnish it with a couple of olives because Olive loves you.
Oh, yeah, that looks amazing. Got to give you a big round of applause today. This is so
you.
good. Tell everyone once again what your hours are and where you're located.
We are open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 2:30 for lunch. We are open Saturday brunch from 10 to 1:30, and we're in the Murraywood Center down from Irmo High School on St. Andrews Road.
And of course, we got to talk about the big crawfish festival that's
yes.
coming up. Tell us all the details about that.
Woo! We have Weatherproof, a really good jazz rhythm and blues band going to play. We have a tent out in the parking lot. We order about 400 pounds of crawfish.
Ooh.
Buy your tickets on our website or go to the restaurant, grab a muffalata, and get some tickets. It's from 11 to 2 on April 20th.
Saturday, April 20th,
Rain or
next
shine.
Saturday. That's going to be fun. 11 to 2, as you said, right on St. Andrews Road. And if for the beginners who have never been able to crack a crawfish before, you'll teach us?
I will show you.
Okay, perfect. Listen, you're going to get the whole experience. Thank you once again for coming on,
Thank you,
Chef
Billie
Thomas.
Jean.
We'll love to have you back on, and I'll come visit your beautiful restaurant
Thank
as
you
well.
so much for having us.
We'll make sure to have this full interview online at wistv.com. Sit back. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with much more on the other side.